Hey everyone, I hope you are having a good night, a good evening. It's 7:30 and we're starting Law School Success and Young Lawyer Success Secrets. I do these lives once a week. They're really informal and casual. It's just a way for me to connect with law students and young lawyers. And also, if any lawyers are on here and want to give your tips too to some of these questions, that would be awesome. And I see Sarah. Hey girl, it's good to see you. And I know a bunch of you right now who just joined are also law students, so it's good to see you. I keep these short, so what I want to talk about today is getting jobs in the economy. I'm going to go over and go through some of the top tips for that. But in the meantime, if you're a student, a junior attorney, or just an attorney in general and have questions, comment and add your questions. There's also a spot where you can hit the question button and submit formal questions. So let's get to it. No, that's not alcohol. It's seltzer. Okay. Really exciting stuff, guys. Digital economy, virtual economy, your hybrid world. A lot of the young law students and young lawyers may not even know what it's like to actually go into an office. You may either have had full-time remote up until now, but I think what's going to stick around is this hybrid situation, which is really awesome. And I know a lot of law students and young lawyers, even professionals, are a little bit freaked out. You guys may feel like you've been gypped, that you didn't have too much in-person networking, whether it was in law school or even up to this point. But the reality is that people are on their phones more than ever. You know, we're using social media right now, doing an Instagram live to network, and just think about the advancements that we've had in terms of people being connected on their phones, getting access to them on LinkedIn. People aren't just using LinkedIn anymore as a place to show off awards or as a resume. People are really posting amazing content and putting themselves out there to engage and connect with people. So that space on LinkedIn especially is something, you all should be on and start utilizing that. You can do it two ways. You can start posting content. Sarah, I don't know if you're still on here, but I saw you came to my mind. You came top of mind today because I saw a beautiful picture that you posted. I think it was with you and a colleague. And it just was reminded me I need to reach out to Sarah and connect. So I'm really glad to see you here. But also, what you could be doing is sharing your experience, whether if you're in law school still, and sharing what's going on in the community. Maybe there's an event and that alumni should know about. So start posting, get engagement. But also, I definitely suggest that you start using LinkedIn as a way to research alumni. Start putting together that spreadsheet. You all should have a spreadsheet. I call it an opportunity funnel, where it's everyone that you've come across is your network. You should have the people that you've come across in your life through law school and who you've connected with at networking events all in a spreadsheet. It's your master spreadsheet, and periodically you're going to go through that and say, okay, who are the people that I need to follow up with? Who are the people I really connected with and that I want to build relationships with? Because all of this, okay, getting jobs, getting clients, whatever your goal is, it all comes down to what I call BAR, okay, BAR, building authentic relationships. It is real relationships. I'm not talking about networking just to get a job or networking just to get a client. I had lunch today with a friend, and the purpose of that meeting is not to get a new client, okay? That meeting and that contact is truly to nurture a relationship. And so that's what you all should be doing. But if you're in law school right now, the people around you, the people, your classmates, your friends, that's your network. Those are people who are going to be your future clients, or maybe people who are going to help hire you, or you may hire. You just don't know. And that's why I call it an opportunity funnel, because You literally have no idea where a contact's gonna take you. It could be a future boss or someone you hire, someone you refer, maybe a future spouse. Who knows? But you should definitely collect them, and don't just think about the short term, what this person is going to do for me or where it's going to get me. Focus on the relationship. So I know I've been kind of rambling for 8 minutes about relationships and networking, but I would love to take questions. So if you guys have any questions at all, post, whether you're a law student, a junior attorney, an attorney, or any professional, and you have a question, pop it in here. This is like an amazing, it's just the way that I can connect it through the craziness. My life has been insanity for the past couple of months. So Terry said, great points. The professional world and the internet networking are becoming one. And that is 100% true. I would love to know, Terry, if you have any tips on what's worked for you. I think you're a lawyer. Let us know where you're an attorney and what law you practice. But truly, like, I've made real relationships. Truly, Mitch Jackson, Rob Hanna, Lawyer Britt, Tally Goody. Like, these are my friends that we all used Instagram and social media during COVID, and it's gotten us to build these amazing relationships, and we refer each other business. It's just amazing. So, and I also had lunch today with one of my friends who's a general counsel. And so, you know, I'm always thinking, like, how is my content coming across? Because I work with GCs and I work with global brands. So I want to make sure that the content I'm putting out is really in a positive light. Because it's something that, you know, like, people think, oh, TikTok is dancing videos. But truly, the way that I do it is I use social media to be an extension of myself. I'm using it as a tool to, like, connect and mentor. So I don't want to talk too much. I want to answer your questions if you guys have any, and also share your comments. So Swain Fuller says, I am an animated film producer. Very cool. And I study law for my career. I'm working on a new trademark and just checking out your live as a potential client. Okay, that's super sweet. And I also think it's amazing for everyone else to see is that by putting yourself out there and just doing lives, generally you're top of mind. So Swain Fuller, would love to chat. Just shoot me a DM, and it's very exciting that you're also learning law. So Terry says, I'm a pharmaceutical rep. That's awesome. My sister is a real estate lawyer. Staying close with colleagues on Facebook helped me over the years. Absolutely. I think because, you know, we're not taught this stuff in school. We're not taught to network and how to bring in business. Like, this is all the stuff that no one's teaching. And so I like to think of them as hacks. Like, I say this as law school study secrets and junior young professionals, not study secrets, sorry. These are the success secrets, but they're really hacks. So how do I hack law school? How do I hack being a junior attorney? How do I hack getting business? And the reality is, you know, there's really simple things that you can be doing to succeed in whatever it is that you want to do. And so if it's for getting new clients, getting new leads, or getting a job, it all comes down to relationships, okay? That's like the number one takeaway. It's the golden rule. When you're in law school, relationships. Build relationships. You're going to be building relationships throughout the rest of your life, so that once you continue to establish them. I think there's like a statistic that says it takes about 6 touch points with someone to really finally make a sale. And think about it in the legal profession, it's going to take 6 touch points to have a relationship with someone, for them to know, like, and trust you and either send you work or hire you. A lot of law students and young lawyers get discouraged when they say, well, I've sent, my resume out to a bunch of people, haven't heard back. Then I ask them, all right, well, how many did you send? And they say, 15. I'm like, really? That's not enough. That's nothing. You need to send 100. And you have to also not just blind apply, because a lot of the applications that are posted, I don't post my internship postings. It's all word of mouth. It's all referrals. So you have to be proactive about reaching out to people, setting up informational calls. And so I'm just thinking, like, if I could distill this down in the simplest sense, I think the key takeaways is that you network to build relationships, okay? So to always keep that in the back of your brain, that's the golden rule. You are going to network to build real relationships. It's not to say that you have to tell the person your deepest, darkest secrets, but they should know a little bit about you. They should know if you have kids, or they should know if you have animals, or if you like to hike. Learn about the person and let them learn about you. Lena says, I'm a paralegal here in Canada. I just got a job at a real estate firm. Congratulations. So I'd love to know, have you ever done real estate law before? And if not, it sounds like the people hired you. If you got that job and you don't have that experience in the field, they've hired you knowing that, okay? So a lot of people, when they go entry level or into a new field, they think, oh, well, I'm nervous because I don't know what to do and I haven't had that experience before. It's okay. Do not disturb. Okay. Put on my do not disturb. So basically, okay, now we're on low battery mode, apparently. I'm that person that always has a dead cell phone. Like, it's ridiculous. Anyway, so they hired you because of you, because of your personality, because of your enthusiasm and your skills. So it's okay. They're gonna know what your experience level is. I would just say enthusiasm and enthusiasm, eagerness to learn, willingness to learn, going above and beyond are the most important skills that you need, Lena. That's it. Learn from them, get trained, but be enthusiastic, ask questions. That's the number one thing that I look for in new hires. Okay. STX Phone Earth says, what types of internships or opportunities would you recommend for 1Ls? I'm pretty sure I'm interested in corporate immigration or corporate business law generally, but just curious what you recommend. Okay. I recommend that you don't, if you're a 1L or you're not even a 1L yet, like, get rid of it. Get rid of thinking, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this. You actually have no idea. And you don't need to know, and you shouldn't know. Your 1L year is all about your exams. That's it. You have to learn how to take a law school exam. This is something that if you guys haven't already, go on Law School Mastermind. I literally have a course. I have like 15 videos per subject on how to study, how to outline, how to network, how to do cold emails. Like, all of this is in a course that I built. You can go to Law School Mastermind and click and just watch it. It's free. So you should be focusing on how to study and how to outline. That's number one. Focus on that. Then I would say your second semester, once you got in a groove and you feel like you know how to take an exam, that's when you could start thinking, okay, well, what is corporate immigration? What is business law? You can go to networking events your second semester and start to learn. But I think where people get messed up is they think, oh, I need to know the type of law that I'm going to do going into law school, which isn't true. The number one most important thing your first year is learning how to take an exam. Okay. Oh, and Lena said, oh, it's funny you said that because the lawyer said I was enthusiastic. Okay, that's why you got hired. Guys, personality, enthusiasm, eagerness to and willingness to learn, those are all the skills, especially as entry level, because you're all on the same playing field, right? If you're graduating law school, you don't really have a ton of legal experience. You're all kind of very on equal footing. So how do you differentiate yourself? This is what I look for. I look for people, and you don't have to be like super bubbly. You don't have to, and sometimes if you're someone who's it's bubbly, like it's something to be aware of, and because it could come off as if you feel like you know too much, or as if you know too much. And so be calm and professional, but show your enthusiasm. There's the sweet spot. And even if you're an introvert, it doesn't matter, right? There's ways to express your eagerness and your willingness to learn in your own way. Okay. Does anyone else have any other questions? I know a bunch of you are still on, so just let me know. It's good to see you guys. Hey, Peter. And Lena, I wish you the best of luck. You can come back next month and let us know how everything goes. Okay, guys. I think that's it. I keep these short. There's also a recording. I'm back next month, same time, same place. If you have questions, you can also shoot me a DM. And in the meantime, I wish you all amazing luck and success in your networking endeavors and your professional goals. We will not talk until after the new year, so I will wish you an amazing Christmas, Hanukkah, holiday, and an amazing new year. And someone asked, where's the recording? I'm going to save and upload this on Instagram. You can watch it again, and it'll also be on YouTube. Okay, guys. Talk to you soon.